falls and shouting, same as it did back then. But the sound that made that town wake up don't echo through the valley anymore. Down where the salt air kissed the timber and the fog rolled off the bay, men came walking in the morning dark with their lunch pails every day. Boots were muddy, hands were busted, but the backs were straight and proud. And when the mill whistle cut the dawn, it was church bell, work bell, hometown loud. Daddy wore his flannel thin, Mama washed the sawdust out. Kids grew up on Friday lights and knowing what hard work's about. There were log trucks growling down the road, coffee steaming, diesel smoke. A little town with a big old heartbeat built on cedar, sweat and oak. Now there's ghosts on Oakland Bay, where the mill smoke used to rise. Old boots in the sawdust, old names nobody buys. They took the whistle from the morning, took the paychecks from the rain. Now Shelton hears the silence of the ghosts on Oakland Bay. Simpson stood like a working man's castle, iron bones against the gray. Fed 1,000 kitchen tables, kept the wolves and bills away. You could smell that plywood cooking, you could hear those saws complain. And every board that rolled on out of there had a family's last name. Then came suits with soft hands, talking, using words like market change. Said the numbers weren't lining up, said the future had to rearrange. They shook some hands, they signed some papers, called it business, called it fair. But they never had a look, a log, or his hungry kids dead in the stare. Now there's ghosts on Oakland Bay, where the mill smoke used to rise. Old boots in the sawdust, old names nobody buys. They took the whistle from the morning, took the paychecks from the rain. Now Shelton hears the silence of the ghosts on Oakland Bay. Now the weeds grow through the gravel where the shift change used to stand, and the rain taps out a rhythm on a rusted piece of land. There's a bar stool down on Railroad where an old man nurses pain. Says boys, that mill weren't just a building, there was blood inside our veins. He said I gave them 30 summers, 3 good fingers and 1 knee. Raised 2 boys and paid my mortgage off the bark of Douglas trees. Now they call me old and bitter, say I'm stuck in yesterday. But yesterday could feed a family, tell me what the hell feeds one today. There's ghosts on Oakland Bay, where the mill smoke used to rise. Old boots in the sawdust, old names nobody buys. They took the whistle from the morning, took the paychecks from the rain. Now Shelton hears the silence of the ghosts on Oakland Bay. Ain't just Shelton, no, it's everywhere, from the hills to factory town. They build 'em up with calloused hands, then boardroom boys burn 'em down. They call it growth, they call it progress, put a ribbon on decay, and leave the folks who built the country holding memories in layaway. But there's still grit in Mason County, still fire behind those eyes. Still a man who fix his own truck, still a woman who survived. You can close a mill and fence the shoreline, you can sell the stacks away, but you can't kill a soul of timber or the ghosts of Oakland Bay. They call it progress, call it change, call it market, call it fate, but they never call it murder when a working town gets laid to waste. No, they never call it stealing when the rich boys drift away and leave granddaddy's whole life's labor like driftwood on the bay. So pour one out for the graveyard shift, for the man who punched that clock, for the mama stretching grocery money, for the kids out on the block, for the sawyers and the millwrights, for the truckers hauling rain, for every name they never carved on the monuments of game. And if you're driving into Shelton when the evening sky turns blue, roll your window down and listen. You might hear what once was true. A whistle crying through the timber, boots marching through the gray, and 1,000 working voices rising up from Oakland Bay. There's ghosts on Oakland Bay, where the mill smoke used to rise. Old boots in the sawdust, old names nobody buys. They took the whistle from the morning, took the paychecks from the rain, but Shelton still got thunder underneath that quiet pain. Yeah, there's ghosts on Oakland Bay, and they ain't all gonna rest. They're standing in the timberline with a blue-collar hole inside their chest. They say, remember who built this town, remember who paid the way, then vanish with the mill smoke over ghosts on Oakland Bay. Rain still falls in Shelton, but it don't wash everything away.